We are recording. This is our host to post Zoom. And there is another host to post Zoom that's a lot shorter and condensed. This is going to be more of one that's in detail and where whenever you launch someone and or if you want to change your network, or I'm going to go over all the different ways that you can use this, but it's going to be a lot more detailed. So it starts with what even is host a post. That is when you get someone to post for you so you can get into their network. This is an amazing way to broaden your business in so many different ways. So first thing I want to do is, I'm going to share screen. So there's like a few different steps you want to do for host to post. Step one is not making the post. Step one is spending about 15 to 20 minutes on interacting. So before you even make a post, you want to interact with people's stories, with people's statuses that are not thrivers. So first thing you want to do before you post is interact. Okay, you can do that, like I said, with stories, with statuses. Then after you spend some time doing that, then you are ready to make your post. Now for this one, I did a $150 giveaway for the entire month of August. And someone said, do you actually make enough money? Like, do you profit from that? And I'm like, girl, yes, I'm going to show you how. But this is also for my entire team. So I have also done host to post where I gave away a 3-day mini experience. I've done a host to post where I gave away a 6-day mini experience. I've done a host to post where I gave away a gift basket. I've done a host to post where I gave away a $5 not Starbucks, but like a $5 Sonic card or gift card or whatever. Like, it could be anything. So don't overthink this. But anyways, so you make your status. So part one is you interact. Part two is you make your status. And this status needs to be some kind of call to action. So for this one more time, so excited to get to bless another family with $150 cash this month. Tell me what month is your birthday to be entered. So they drop their birth month. Another good one that I've seen is calling all fur baby or fur mamas, or however they say it. Drop a picture of your fur babies below, and everybody drops a picture of their animals, like their pets. Or another one I saw that was really good on the first day of school, it was like calling all the mamas or all the parents. Drop a picture of your kid's first day of school below to be entered for my giveaway. Or another one I saw is drop your favorite show on Netflix to be entered for my giveaway. Like, guys, you need to think of things that people want to share. Pictures of their kids, pictures of their dogs, their favorite shows on Netflix or Amazon or Hulu. Drop your favorite recipe below to be entered into my giveaway. What are things that people like to automatically share? Drop your favorite color. Drop your favorite GIF, drop your favorite emoji for my giveaway, whatever that is. I did use Instafont. It's just, I know that there's an app for it. I still don't have it. I just go to instafont.com and I typed in, all this different text to change the font. So that way Facebook did not recognize me saying cash. It did not recognize me if I would have said drop. Just if it didn't recognize the $sign, things like that. So I use that third party to change my text so Facebook does not recognize it. But anyways, that's everything that goes into actually making the status, which is part two. Then comes part three. Part three, so you give it a little bit, maybe, you make it in the morning and then you come back to it at night. And the first thing that I want to do with all these comments is and y'all can tell I have not even gone through them all yet, because the first thing I want to do is I want to go through them and I want to like all of the thrivers. So that lets me know, like, they're a thriver, scroll on. Okay, so if they're a thriver, like the post, scroll on. If they are, and then I also go to their page, and if I'm not friends with them, I go ahead and send them a friend request. And I'm not messaging anyone, I'm just going down the list, okay? So I go down the list of everybody that commented. I send friend requests if we're not friends. I like all the thrivers, so that way whenever I go back a few hours later, hopefully by that time all the people have accepted my friend request, I can just go straight to the people that I need to message, okay? After I'm done with this, I'm going to open it up for questions, but I don't think I can see the chat screen while I've got it on share. So I make my post, and then I go through the comments. Like the thrivers, add all the friends, give it a few more hours, and then I come back and I'm ready for messaging. So this is part 4, getting ready for messaging. When you get ready for messaging, you are going to want these printouts right here. This is from Stephanie Thompson, and they're gold. I'm going to show you mine, but it has a spot for you to put date And then I know this is not going to come up super clear, but it has a spot to put product post. There's numbers underneath them. And then down at the bottom, there's a spot for a giveaway post. And then it also has a spot at the bottom for how many friends you started with and how many friends you ended with. You can completely change your network in a week. I actually completely changed my network over the weekend with that 120 comments you see right there. I'm going to show you what happened and how my network is completely different today than it was Friday here in just a second. So this is what one of those filled out looks like. So I'm about to go to, let me see whose I got pulled up first. Yeah. Okay. So I'm about to go to Joanne. That's this one right here. So Joanne's name is right here. She agreed to make a product post for me. And these are the people that liked or commented under her product post. So Joanne commented on this status and I said, hey, so happy you saw my status. To be entered, all you have to do is copy and paste a status for me. Are you ready for me to send it over? She's like, yeah. So here's her status that she made for me. It said, it says to do this with a colorful background. So my girl Kayla is looking for 3 more friends that want to lose 15+ pounds by Christmas. Who wants the details? So, and then I come in, drop my personal results. So here's Joanne, once again. And if you can see under her, she had Kelly, Stephanie, Sue, and Barbara all either like or comment. So that's where those names go. Now I'm going to pull up Stephanie's message. So whenever somebody likes or comments on Joanne's status, I have to friend request them first because clearly we're not friends. So I will message them back. Let me scroll down here to Stephanie's. I usually message them back. This is a horrible example. You should message them back right here and say, hey, sent you a friend request so I can send you the details. So missed that, but I did. I sent her a friend request so that way I could get her the details. And here's what the message looks like. She said, I'm sorry, I can't accept your friend request. You're at 5,000. Like I said, horrible example. Here we are though. So I had to go delete some and then we got added. Then you start going through the customer message thread. You have access to that skeleton to find out what their goals are, what their budget is, and build the pack around them. So are you doing any diet or exercise right now? I work 12 to 16 shifts. Wow, where do you work? Throw in human nature too. Don't stick to the skeleton. If she tells me she works 12 to 16 hours, like your work ethic is bomb, where do you work? I just said, where do you work? But that's what's going on in my head. She tells me, I said, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I know the status was about 15 pounds, but what is your total weight loss goal? She said, a fair amount, let's say 50. Okay, my first goal, so this is whenever I relate, my first goal when I began was 60. It's amazing how fast it can happen. Do you struggle more with what you eat or the quantity of what you eat? This is letting me know if she needs a suppressed appetite or if she needs to burn calories. So burn or ultra. Y'all can see the questions I'm asking to help figure out the best pack for her. She said, I forget to eat or get sidetracked. I said, got it. So when you do finally get a chance to eat, is it usually not the healthiest choice? She said, correct. I said, got it. Looking at a couple of different options. Is there a certain budget you want to stay within? She said, are we talking Canadian or US? Either. She said 120 to 140. I was like, oh, score. This is the roller coaster ride of sales right here. I was like, oh my gosh, score. 3 steps. Let's go. 120 to 140. I said, got it. Do you have 2 seconds just to make a free account so we can browse a couple options together and see what you think may be a good fit? Here comes the sucky part. She said, this is in Lavelle. It looks like shakes and vitamins, correct? And I said, we have a pretty big product line, but yes, we do have vitamins and shakes as well. I've tried others before this too, so I get your skepticism because I knew she was about to shut it down and then watch this. Okay, all right, give me a few days to do a bit of research and I'll get back to you. Is that fair? If they tell me they're going to go do research, I'm like, no, you're not going to do research. You're going to forget about me. Like that is just where my mind goes. So I come back and I say, yes, ma'am, if you decide to just get a 3-day or 6-day mini experience, we can start there. That's what I did just to see how they were different from all the others I've tried. To get one of those, you don't need an account or anything because guys, I would never ever recommend to do that. But if she's that just adamant on like about to not even try a mini, this is where we are. She said, how much for a 6-day? It's $60 Canadian and it comes with 6 capsules, 6 shakes and 6 patches. How much is taxes and shipping? I'll cover that. And she said that I'd be willing to do. What is your address? What is your PayPal? You should be getting it. And I got the $60 and I sent it. So you can see from that host to post, I sold a happy pack. Okay. So from your host to post, you can sell happy packs. Also from this same host to post. So that was a product post that I had Joanne do. Oh, I didn't pull up Gina's. I'm gonna have to pull up Gina's. Dab nabbit. I can't believe I forgot to do that, but I will. Okay, so here is another example. Sherry, this is another product post. Guys, whenever you go to people's profiles and you start deciding what are you going to have them post for you, are you going to have them do a product post? Are you going to have them do a giveaway post? Are you going to have them do an opportunity post? Look at their page. If they clearly know what's going on with social media, if they have a pretty background, if they're active, if their pictures are good lighting, I'm probably going to have them do an opportunity post. If not, I'm probably going to have them do a product post. So for example, here is another one of mine, Sherry McClure, and this is, she did one, and it's the same one. My girl Kayla's looking for 3 friends that want to lose 15 pounds. Carla Fritas commented, message me what it's about. Here's the right way to do this. Sent you a friend request so I can get you the details, okay? Here's Carla. Once again, what kind of shake? I'm not a big fan of shakes. Now this one, I said I was the exact same way. I promise these are different. They're lifestyle mixes and micronutrientized. You can mix with almond milk or even water. They come in the different flavors. So I have it where you can get a 3-day or 6-day of the full system if you want. A 3-day is 20 or 6-day is 40. I cover taxes and shipping. But I also have a spot for the full system for a 30-day supply that you get to customize at a discount too. You get the capsule shakes and patches, plus I'm throwing in a free box of shake. This is normally $240, but it's just $150 right now, and I'm giving an additional $25 off, making it just $125 if you wanted one of these spots. She said, yes, ma'am, I'll do the $125. Is there a diet to follow or low carb? So what I did with her, she sent me her card information, and I signed her up and did all that. But at the end of this, there's her order. At the end of this, I did go ahead and send her my favorite low carb recipes, because our products are amazing, but if you can help them increase their water, and if you can serve them and give them those low carb recipes, you can help them get results so much faster. So that's another product one. Jennifer Simpson Freeman, this is, she worked with me whenever I was teaching, so I had her do the opportunity post. I wanted you to see on this one, there's no comments, but there is a like, and so I follow up with the like. So, you know, you're going to have people post and not much comes from it. Make sure you're paying attention to those likes as well. And then the last one that I want to show you guys is a giveaway one. So that's a product, opportunity, and then I want to show you a giveaway, and that is on Gina's. She did a giveaway post for me. Now this is why my entire network has changed. We all have those people that comment on every giveaway, right? That want to win all the things. Gina is one of them. I love her. She's a counselor at a school that I taught at, and she comments on all of my stuff. And so Gina has made a host to post for me with product before. She's done a host to post for me for opportunity. So this time I was like, you know what? We're going to let you do a host to post for the giveaway. So this is what it looks like. My girl Kayla is doing a $150 cash drawing at the end of this month. Tell me your favorite color below to be entered. Now, as you can see, she got 53 comments. This is why my entire network has changed, because before I can message any of those 53 comments, I have to add them all as friends. So for example, let's go to Josie Marie Pennington, because I know that she's already added me. So this is one of those that commented on hers. We had to add each other as friends first. I said, so happy you saw Gina's post about 150 cash drawing. All you do, where did I get off that? All you do is copy and paste a status for me to be in. That doesn't sound right. All you have to do is copy and paste a status for me to enter you, ready for me to send it over super quick. Yes, ma'am. Awesome. Why is that doing that? I don't like that. There we go. Awesome. You'll just post this with a colorful background. My girl Kayla is looking for 3 more friends that want to lose 15+ pounds by Christmas. So now she posts that. Gotcha entered. Thank you. You're welcome. Before the month end discount spots were gone, I wanted to see if you may want the details on the post you posted also. So that's a whole different ballgame that I'm about to come to. So I scroll down here. Here's this girl. So this girl came from Gina's giveaway post, and then she had to make a post, and now I get access to all of her friends. So now I'm not on my friends, but I'm on my friends, friends list. And now I have Lindsay and Lori under this girl that are signing up as customers and getting happy packs. So you can see how, and this is all within Friday and Saturday and Sunday. I didn't work it today because today's been crazy with all this other stuff, but it's 3 days and I have completely changed my network. I've had ridiculous amounts of enrollments, of happy packs, of my new friends. Like my friends list we hit 5,000. I had to go and delete a ton, add new, but whenever I scroll through my news feed, it's all new people. Okay, so let me get you guys back on my screen and let me pull this up. So number 1, you interact for 15 to 20 minutes before you post. Number 2, you make the post. Number 3, you go through and you like all the Thrivers and you go through and you add anybody that you're not friends with. Number 4, you get your worksheets out. Thank you, Stephanie Thompson. You get your worksheets out, and so that way you can stay organized. Please do not try to do host to post and not stay organized. Okay, because this is mine. This is front, back, because that's how I work. Front, back. Like, oh, that's not the one that has the back. There's another one that has the back. Like, you have to stay organized with this. So make sure you have these. These are on Thriver Elite Nation. They're also in the emails that go out every day. At the very top, it says host to post printable, I think, or something like that. You can message me. I can get them to you that way. But have these. So you get your worksheets and you get ready to start your messaging. Then the next part, you have to say, yes, I forgot save the host to post Saturday. Yes, so the 3 dots at the top, you can click on those. I guess I could just show y'all again real quick. Okay, so let me go to Sherry's. So like Sherry's right here, I would click these 3 dots. Now I've already got her saved, so let me unsave. Now I'll go to save post. And you want to have your own folder. So host to post August, so I don't get it confused with all my other host to posts, and I go there. So that way I can follow up with just those at night is when I usually do it. So at night before I go to bed, because I love waking up to new messages. So at night before I go to bed, I pull up all my saved posts and I message all the likes and all the comments and I send my new friend requests. And then the next morning I wake up and I have an inbox full of new friends, of new messages, people ready to post a status for me and to get my day started. So it's really stinking cool. Be intentional. You saw 3 different kinds of posts that you can do for host to post. You can do a product post. My audience reacts best to losing weight. Losing 15 pounds by Christmas. Your audience may react best to growing your hair out for fall. Your audience may react best to getting rid of wrinkles and fine lines. Your audience may react best to struggling with sleep. Like, guys, try different stuff. I'm about to tell you the challenge for September. So, like, I'm going to be trying all kinds of stuff. You could also have them do a giveaway post. If it's somebody that has posted for you, or if it's somebody that you're like, I do not think, like, I don't know what's going to happen here. Have them do a giveaway post, because then you get into all their networks. You could also have them post about the opportunity. So 3 different types of posts you could do. Save that post to a folder to follow up, which is what we just went over. And then one of the big questions I have, I promise I'm about to get into chat, is when do they make a free account? Guys, my first goal is to get them to post for me. I can guarantee you I'm going to come back to them and be like, look, before those discounts end, that post you made, do you want details on those discounts? I can promise you I'm going to come back and ask them that, and that's whenever we move into the free account. I want to get the post up first. I'm also going to start interacting with them and liking their stuff, and they're going to get to know, like, and trust me before I try to make them do a free account. That's just how I work. So that's whenever I get them to do a free account. This can be done on stories as well. So for those that like Instagram, you would probably love getting to do some host to post in the Instagram stories and having people do polls. They will have to, I think, like send you, I've not done these yet. They'll have to send you who took the poll and all that fun stuff, but it can be done in stories as well. So what host to post does, it gets you a new network super fast. But give it time to pay off. So here's the challenge for September, because some people do this and they do it for like 3 days and then they're out. Guys, you can't do that. If you want to see host to post pay off, you just saw mine. Like mine now, anytime I do a host to post, I get $1,000 in sales. I sign several people. Like my entire GOAT was done through host to post. Like, you got to give it time. You got to stay consistent with it. So what is your challenge that you're going to go for in September? Are you going to go for 5 host to post a day? Are you going to go for 10 host to post a day? On this piece of paper, it has enough room for 3, 6, 7, 8 product posts and 2 giveaway posts. So if you wanted to say, okay, I'll do 4 product posts and 1 giveaway post a day, that's what I'm going to commit to, then you would be able to use this sheet for 2 days, okay? Does that make sense? But have that goal in mind when you go into September. How many host to posts are you going to get up every single day? And then you may say, well, Kayla, I posted a giveaway and nobody commented. Please do not count yourself out. Get into Messenger. If you commit to 5 host to post a day, get into Messenger and message a few friends and say, hey, I'm giving away a 6-day mini experience. All you have to do is copy and paste a status for me. Do you want me to send it over real quick so you can get entered? There's nothing wrong with asking in Messenger. So don't count yourself out if your status doesn't blow up. You can go into Messenger and ask people. One of my favorite things to do is to get my customers to do a host to post, because I'm automatically going to be getting them thriving for free. So they make the post, they're entered into my giveaway, and I'm like, hey, to be entered into my giveaway, all you do is make this post. They're like, yep, for sure. They make the post, my girl Kayla's looking for 2 friends that want to lose weight by Christmas. Who wants the details? I'm already on the system and loving it. And then there are people that comment. I'm the one having the conversation with them. They enroll under that customer. They're now thriving for free, and everything is awesome. Like we did that for GOAT this last weekend. So your customers can do this. You can message and have people do it, but you have to work it. If you put up a host to post and you do not message the people that comment on it, you're wasting your time. Also, with that being said, host to post can get crazy. You could get, I feel like my internet's lagging. Sometimes like that post you just saw I did, 121 comments. Guys, I do not rush through that. I breathe. I do like 5 and I take a break, 5 and take a break, or 10 and take a break. I don't want to rush through. I want to remember that, if I want to make sure I'm making connections. I want to make sure that my messages are genuine. You saw the reason why I wanted to go through that Messenger with you is so you can see, I'm still asking them, do you exercise? What kind of job do you have? That was my first goal too. I'm trying to relate with them. I don't want to lose that in my messaging. So whenever you do a host to post and it blows up, take a breath. It may take you a week to work through a host to post that blows up. With Gina that did the giveaway post for me that has 53 comments, that's going to take me a while because I'm constantly adding those people and waiting for them to accept the friend request so I can go in and message them and go from there. But you can get just so much out of this from you doing a post, from all these people doing a post. And then also you can relaunch promoters with a host to post. So all my promoters that haven't been working in a while, I can message them and say, hey, listen, I know that, things got crazy, but if I send over a status for you to make real quick, would you make it? And let's just see how people respond. And they're like, yeah, I guess. And so I have them put up, if you could lose 15 pounds by Christmas, would you want the details? Or who on my friends list would love to lose 15 pounds by Christmas? Or who on my friends list is looking to grow their hair out for fall, or something like that. And they start seeing likes and they start seeing comments and they're like, okay, wait, no, maybe I do want to jump back in this. Maybe I do want to kind of run with it again. Or they make the post of, we're giving away $150 cash, drop an emoji below to be entered. And now they get to get all those host to posts up. And now they're excited again because they're getting action, because they're getting into new networks. Do y'all see how this can really explode? So you can actually use this to relaunch promoters. The possibilities are endless, but you have to stay consistent with it. That's the biggest thing. You have to stay consistent. How do I choose a giveaway? I use a random number drawer. So on our team page, there's a post, and everybody that has somebody post for them, they go in there and they number them. So it'll go in there, if Stephanie Thompson had 10 people post for her today, she would go in there and she'd say, number 1, Lisa, number 2, Monica, number 3, Kayla, number 4, Summer Love, number 5, I'm just reading people's names, number 5, Becky, number 6, Marianne, number 7, Leanne, number 8, Becky, number 9, y'all get the idea, all the way to 10. And then let's say Summer Love had 5 people post. So she would go in there and she'd start with number 11. Number 11, so-and-so. Number 12, so-and-so. She would do hers. And then at the end of the month, tomorrow, I'll be getting onto a random number drawer and put in, let's say we have 1,000 comments. I'll put in 1 through 1,000. It'll pick a number. Then I'll go back to that thread. I'll find that number, see what name goes with it, and that's the person that wins $150 cash. Okay. Okay, let me scroll up and let's do questions. If on their page they are with another company, you don't want to give them a competitive product or business post, they won't post because you could steal their business. Yes, check out their pages before you give them the post. Absolutely. And we talked about where we can find those. We talked about saving a post. Jessica Easter said, I tried this before the weekend, and yes, this was so good. I got so many minis out and a few orders, so many potentials. I made a note with the possible posts to keep them handy. Isn't it crazy, Jessica? And it only gets better. Like if you stay consistent with this every single day in September, by the end of September, you'll make yourself have 4,000 in personal sales. Like it's crazy. Stephanie said, keep a list of who you messaged about the host to post but didn't respond. Yes. And those who want to get entered in the giveaway and seen your message but didn't post or reply. The list should be who you messaged, who responded, who ghosted you, and who is a potential. Pay attention to that. Yes. Guys, people that ghost you, most of the time, their kid fell into the kitty litter, or their dog ran away, or their kid ran out the front door. Like, I mean, life happens. Their husband fell off the roof. Like, life happens. So make sure you go back and follow up with them. Don't be like, oh my gosh, she ghosted me, she's not interested. No, their kid is in the toilet. Go follow up with them. Okay. So you don't message your own team members on a cache? No, just pass them. Yep, I just like their comments so that way I can get through it. Oh, iPhone, I got here late. Can you explain what a host post is? Watch this replay. It's only like 25 minutes. I wanted to keep it short, but really try to go into, you're going to see exact messages, exact statuses, everything. Yes, Haley. Haley, like seriously, people can go 200K with host to post. Like that's how crazy it is, because you can find your promoters with host to post. You can find your customers with host to post. You can train your team with host to post, and they can find their customers with host to post. Like you can build a 200K team in just a matter of a few months with host. It's crazy, crazy. But you got to stay consistent and you got to work it. That's the biggest part. Host to post is one of those things. Whenever you're talking to people in Lavelle, whenever you're talking to people in this industry, it's like, okay, do you do statuses? And they're like, yes, I do statuses. Do you do stories? Yes, I do stories. Do you do messaging? And it's like, well, I don't want to come off as spammy. And it's like, you got to. Like, you don't have to come off as spammy, but you have to message. Host to post is one of those things. It takes work. It takes you being intentional. It takes you sitting down. It takes you sending the friend request. It takes you taking time to see who accepts it. It takes you taking time to check those statuses every night, go into that folder, looking at those saved posts, but it can seriously rack up in sales. And just a new network. Like I said, you can completely change your network in a week or in 3 days like I did. Whole new people on my newsfeed. I was scrolling today. I was like, who are you? Oh, you posted for me. Yeah, Stephanie, 90% of my customers come from host to post and 75% of promoters. Like, guys, this is what's happening. Yep. Rebecca, if you hit a wall, this is going to break it down. And it's going to break it down fast. Stay consistent and do not forget to interact before you post. Is there any other questions? Because I'm going to stop the recording if there's not, so we can keep this still down to like a 30-minute, because guys, I want this to be where it's enough information and broke down in a way where someone brand new can come in and understand it. So I'm going to do a recap, drop any questions in chat. I'm going to go there. Part 1, you interact for 15 to 20 minutes on statuses and stories. Part 2, you make your post. Then you wait some time. You go and you do some other things. You go and you message, you go and you add new friend, like whatever you need to do, you go and do life, whatever. Then you come back for part 3. Part 3 is you go through and you like all the thrivers and you send all your friend requests. Then you step away again, because we got to give it time for those people to accept your friend request. Then part 4 comes. Part 4 is whenever you get the sheets out and you get ready to message. Whenever you're messaging, if they agree to make a product post, their name goes here. And then anyone that likes or comments, their names go right under it. This gives you one sheet where you can see it all. That's why it's magical. Then after that, part 5, you be intentional. When you decide what post to give them, go to their page and decide if a product post, if a giveaway post, or if an opportunity post would be best for them. Okay, that's part 5. Part 6, save their post to a folder and check it every night. Before you go to bed, check it every night. It needs to be, you know, you have a morning routine, the nightly routine, it needs to be check, saved, post. Okay. And then it's just time to start working those likes and working those comments. And y'all saw, I shown you the messaging of how you do that. You have the customer message skeleton. You have the promoter message skeleton that shows you exactly how to talk them through to ordering. Don't back away from it. Use your sponsor, use your upline, use your team, send those screenshots, do those three-way chats if you need them. But if you can get them interested, if you can start that conversation, and here's my favorite part, you're changing your network, but the people that you're adding to your network are saying, hey, I want to lose weight. Hey, I want to grow my hair out. Hey, I want, you know, whatever. Like, they're coming in and they're interested in what you have already. Like, this could be so huge for you, especially with us doing this 90-day push, and September starts phase 2, and then October is phase 3. Guys, if you can do this through September, your entire business is going to change. And then whenever you bring in promoters and you coach them how to do this and they do it, their entire business is going to change. Hopefully you can see how quick it can happen. Haley, just be you. And don't even worry. Don't be like, well, I need to relate to people my age. Just be you. Be authentic. If you like dogs, show your, if you like, but the thing is if you're like 21 and you like to knit, then knit. Go live and knit. Like, don't worry about relating to people your age. Worry about relating to people that are like you, no matter the age. So don't put too much emphasis on that. And your friends want to win $150 cash too. So don't even let that stop you or get in your way. Awesome. Yep, it'll completely change everything. Okay, let me stop the recording.